California attracts over 270 million travelers each year, with some of the most affordable attractions that make it a premier travel destination. These budget-friendly locations offer an accessible way to explore California while making the most of your travel budget. From the lively streets of San Francisco's Mission District to the desert landscapes of Joshua Tree National Park, here are the 10 insanely cheap destinations for budget travel in California. Make sure to subscribe to Discovery Destination for more travel videos like this. 10. Death Valley. Death Valley National Park stretches across southeastern California into Nevada, known for its extremes of elevation and climate. The valley floor at Badwater Basin marks the lowest point in North America, while Telescope Peak rises more than 11,000 feet above it. Badwater Basin is one of the park's most striking features. Vast salt flats form natural hexagonal patterns that extend toward the horizon, and walking across them brings you face to face with their unusual shapes. A short drive north leads to Zabriskie Point, where the golden and brown ridges of the Badlands spread out in colorful waves. From here, Artist's Drive winds through volcanic hills tinted by minerals. The highlight, Artist's Palette, reveals slopes brushed with shades of green, pink, and purple. To the northwest, the Mesquite Flat sand dunes rise in soft curves, their tallest reaching about 100 feet. Early morning and late afternoon light cast long shadows across the sand, creating some of the most memorable views. Close by, Mosaic Canyon narrows into polished marble walls carved by water over time. The first half mile holds some of the most impressive sections, with smooth, winding passages that reveal the canyon's natural artistry. Higher up, Dante's View offers a completely different perspective. From nearly 5,000 feet, you can see the full stretch of Badwater Basin far below. Farther north, Ubehebe Crater adds to the park's volcanic story. The half-mile wide depression drops more than 800 feet, with trails that trace the rim or descend into its depths. Titus Canyon, reached along a one-way route, cuts between steep rock walls and passes remnants of the ghost town of Leadfield, as well as ancient petroglyphs etched into stone. Beyond that, Racetrack Playa feels even more remote. On this dry lake bed, large rocks mysteriously slide across the surface, leaving long trails in their wake. For quieter stops, Agueraberry Point provides wide views across the valley from a high perch. Meanwhile, on the western edge of the park, Darwin Falls offers a rare year-round waterfall fed by natural springs. Another unique stop is Salt Creek, where a boardwalk winds along a small waterway. This is home to the Salt Creek pupfish, a tiny species that has adapted to the extreme salinity of its environment. By the way, my Travel on a Dime ebook shows you how to travel more for less. I'll share more about it later. 9. Palm Springs. Palm Springs, located in Southern California's Coachella Valley, is known for its warm desert climate and mid-century modern architecture. The city offers a range of experiences, all within a short distance of one another. One of its most famous experiences is the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. The rotating tram carries you from the desert floor to more than 8,500 feet in Mount San Jacinto State Park. At the mountain station, you can take in wide views from observation decks. Palm Canyon Drive serves as the main street. Lined with palms, it's filled with shops, restaurants, and galleries. Along the sidewalks, the Palm Springs Walk of Stars honors Hollywood figures who shaped the city's reputation as a desert retreat. Nearby, the Palm Springs Air Museum displays restored aircraft from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, with exhibits explaining their history and preservation. South of the city, Indian Canyons offers a different side of the desert. These ancestral lands of the Agua Caliente Band of Coahia Indians contains 3 distinct canyons. Palm Canyon holds one of the world's largest palm oases, with thousands of native palms along a flowing stream. Andreas Canyon features a shaded loop trail beside a mountain-fed creek, while Murray Canyon leads through open desert to the Seven Sisters, a seasonal waterfall. A short drive to Palm Desert brings you to the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens. This combination of wildlife habitats and botanical displays highlights desert species from around the world. For a smaller scale look at desert life, the Morton Botanical Garden and Cactarium in Palm Springs features plants from different arid regions, all arranged in a compact walkable space. In Desert Hot Springs, Cabot's Pueblo Museum showcases a hand-built 35-room adobe home in the Hopi style. Inside are Native American and Alaska Native artifacts, as well as pieces from early desert life. North of the city, Whitewater Preserve provides a quieter retreat with trails that follow a year-round river through important wildlife habitats. For something unconventional, RoboLights Redo presents an outdoor art installation. The site is filled with large sculptures made from recycled materials, creating one of the most unusual and memorable attractions in the region. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. Get your copy at thediscoverydestination.com. That's thediscoverydestination.com. Use code DISCOVER5 to save $5 off your copy. 8. Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz sits on the northern edge of Monterey Bay in Northern California, offering a mix of coastal attractions and natural escapes. The city's shoreline is centered around the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, a classic seaside amusement park. Here, you can ride the historic Giant Dipper wooden roller coaster and enjoy boardwalk treats like corn dogs and saltwater taffy. Just steps away, the Santa Cruz Wharf extends into the bay as the longest wooden pier on the west coast. From the pier, you get views back toward the boardwalk and of surfers riding the waves at Steamer Lane. Following the shoreline west, West Cliff Drive runs 2.5 miles along the coast. The paved path is popular for walking and biking. At the end of the route, Natural Bridges features a striking rock arch that rises from the water. Away from the coast, Henry Caldwell Redwood State Park provides a quiet retreat among towering redwoods. The Redwood Grove Loop Trail is an easy walk past some of the tallest trees, while the Garden of Eden offers a sandy riverbank along the San Lorenzo River, a popular spot to cool off in summer. Closer to town, Pogonip stretches across open space near the UC Santa Cruz campus. Trails here pass historic limekilns from the 1800s, a rock garden stacked with stones, and a shaded koi pond hidden beneath the redwoods. A short drive north, Wilder Ranch State Park combines rugged coastal scenery with historic ranch buildings. The Old Cove Landing Trail takes you along ocean cliffs to Fern Grotto Beach, where a sea cave draped in ferns can be explored at low tide. For a quieter experience inland, Lac Lemond sits in the mountains. This reservoir is a peaceful place for boating and fishing, with trails that trace the shoreline and lead into secluded areas. 7. Mission District. The Mission District in the east central part of San Francisco is one of the city's warmest neighborhoods. Its streets combine history, art, and local character all within a short distance. At the center is Mission Dolores, the oldest building in San Francisco. Built in 1776, it remains a rare example of early California architecture. The original adobe mission stands beside the larger basilica, and the quiet cemetery behind it holds centuries of history. Just a few blocks away, Mission Dolores Park spreads across a hillside. Its open lawns are popular for gatherings, and from the top edge at 20th and Dolores, the city skyline stretches across the horizon. Art is everywhere in the Mission, with murals covering walls and alleys throughout the neighborhood. Balmy Alley and Clarion Alley are two of the best known, each filled with colorful, detailed works reflecting stories of the community. Nearby, Valencia Street runs as one of the district's busiest corridors, offering plenty of places to stop and explore. Alongside it, smaller landmarks stand out, like the Women's Building, covered by the Maestra Peace mural, a large-scale celebration of women around the world. Not far away, Urban Putt turns a former mortuary into a playful indoor mini-golf course with imaginative San Francisco-themed holes. The neighborhood also offers distinctive dining. At Foreign Cinema, the courtyard's large wall doubles as a movie screen, projecting films during dinner. Across the Mission, Dandelion Chocolate operates a bean-to-bar chocolate factory, where you can watch production unfold and sample freshly made chocolate. Music adds another layer to the neighborhood's atmosphere. The chapel, built in 1914 as a mortuary, now serves as one of San Francisco's most intimate concert venues. Its original woodwork and vaulted ceilings create a unique setting for live performances. 6. Mission Bay. Mission Bay is a wide stretch of calm salt water framed by open spaces and sandy beaches in San Diego. As part of Mission Bay Park, the largest man-made aquatic park in the United States, it offers plenty of room for activities both on and off the water, making it a natural spot to spend the day outdoors. Along the Mission Beach Boardwalk, Belmont Park adds a lively environment. The wooden tracks of the Giant Dipper roller coaster, built in 1925, still rumble with energy, making this historic ride the centerpiece of the Seaside Amusement Park. Not far from here, SeaWorld San Diego sits along the bay's edge. Crowds gather for marine shows where dolphins leap through the air and whales break the surface. while themed rides and interactive exhibits keep the park in constant motion. On the quieter side of Mission Bay, Fiesta Island stretches out with an unstructured shoreline. It's a popular place for dog owners to let their pets roam freely, and it also offers a peaceful setting for a walk along the water. 5. Petaluma. Located in Northern California's San Francisco Bay Area, Petaluma rests along the northern end of the Petaluma River, a tidal waterway that once carried goods in and out of town and continues to shape its character today. At the center of Petaluma is its historic downtown, where many buildings survived the 1906 San Francisco earthquake and remain in use. These streets are lined with small shops and local restaurants, creating a lively gathering place. From downtown, it's only a short walk to the Petaluma River. What was once a busy commercial route is now a spot to slow down. Petaluma also highlights its history and culture through the Petaluma Historical Library and Museum. Set inside a classic Carnegie Library building, it shares stories of the area through photographs and artifacts. Back in the heart of downtown, shops like Heebie Jeebie bring a lighter touch, with shelves filled with unusual gifts, vintage finds, and creative items that make browsing part of the experience. 4. Morro Bay. Morro Bay is a coastal city on Estero Bay. Its most recognizable feature is Morro Rock, a 570-foot volcanic plug that rises from the edge of the water. As a protected bird sanctuary, climbing is off-limits, but you can walk or drive around its base. The surrounding shore is often filled with activity, from surfers catching waves to kayakers moving through the gentle swells near the harbor. Following the waterfront leads you to Embarcadero, where the harbor comes to life, with small shops and seafood restaurants. From the docks, it's easy to spot sea otters floating in the bay or pelicans gliding overhead. The calm waters of the Morro Bay estuary stretch just beyond the harbor. This meeting point of fresh and salt water creates an ideal setting to explore. On the south side of the bay, Morro Bay State Park covers a large area of natural beauty. Its trails wind through coastal habitats, and the park also contains the Museum of Natural History. Inside, interactive exhibits highlight the region's geology, marine environments, and cultural past. Above the park, Black Hill offers one of the best overlooks in the area. The short trail to its summit is easy to follow, and the reward is a panoramic view of the surrounding area. 3. Joshua Tree National Park. Joshua Tree National Park spans through southeastern California. The park is named after the Joshua trees that cover its rugged terrain, and its mix of two desert ecosystems creates striking contrasts across the landscape. In the Mojave Desert section, the Hidden Valley Nature Trail makes a good starting point. This short loop winds through a valley enclosed by towering rock formations. Not far away, Skull Rock sits right along the main road, its weathered granite surface shaped into a skull-like form that makes it one of the most photographed spots in the park. From here, you can head higher into the Little San Bernardino Mountains to reach Keys View. This overlook offers wide views of the Coachella Valley, with the San Andreas Fault visible below. Nearby, the Barker Dam Nature Trail leads through rock formations and past ancient petroglyphs before reaching the historic dam, which sometimes collects water and draws wildlife. Moving deeper into the park, Arch Rock stands out with its curved granite arch stretching about 30 feet across. Around the arch, large boulders create a natural playground for climbing and exploring at ground level. Crossing into the lower elevation Colorado desert, the Cholla Cactus Garden spreads across the flats with thousands of densely packed cacti that glow at sunrise and sunset. For a longer trek, the Lost Palms Oasis Trail winds into a secluded canyon where clusters of California fan palms create shade and greenery rare in this desert setting. The park also preserves reminders of its mining past. The Desert Queen Mine Trail leads to the remains of a gold mining site, while the hike to Wall Street Mills passes abandoned equipment before reaching one of the area's most intact historic mills. Among Joshua Tree's hidden spots, the Hall of Horrors stands out for its narrow rock passages. The tight corridors create a maze-like experience that feels different from the open trails elsewhere. Also, Geology Tour Road offers a drive into the backcountry, with stops highlighting unique formations and the geologic forces that shape them over millions of years. 2. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks sit side by side in California's southern Sierra Nevada. Approaching Sequoia from the west, the Ash Mountain entrance on Highway 198 brings you into groves of giant sequoias, while Kings Canyon's Big Stump entrance on Highway 180 leads directly to its high country and deep valleys. In Sequoia, the giant forest is the park's centerpiece. The General Sherman tree, the largest tree in the world by volume, anchors the area and is reached along a short trail lined with massive trunks. Nearby, the Giant Forest Museum explains the life cycle of these trees, while the Big Trees Trail offers a quiet boardwalk loop through another impressive grove. From here, a short drive leads to Morro Rock, where a granite staircase climbs to sweeping views of the Great Western Divide. Close by, the tunnel log adds a unique experience, with the road passing directly through a fallen sequoia. Crossing into Kings Canyon, the first highlight is Grant Grove. The General Grant tree, sometimes called the nation's Christmas tree, is the second largest in the world and stands along a flat, easily accessible path. Beyond Grant Grove, the Kings Canyon Scenic Byway drops into Cedar Grove, a valley shaped by the Kings River. Here, shaded riverside walks and trailheads connect to the High Sierra Wilderness. One of the most popular is the Mist Falls Trail, which follows the river upstream to one of the Sierra's most powerful waterfalls before continuing into Paradise Valley, where alpine scenery unfolds with every turn. Some parts of Sequoia remain quieter and less crowded. Mineral King, a high valley at 7,500 feet, is a starting point for day hikes to lakes surrounded by ridges. Another peaceful option is Muir Grove, a secluded group of giant sequoias reached by a short trail. For panoramic views, Little Baldy Dome offers a moderate climb to a 360-degree summit, while in Kings Canyon, Buena Vista Peak provides a shorter path to an overlook above Redwood Canyon and the distant Sierra. At lower elevations, Sequoia's Hospital Rock offers a change of pace. Here, you can see Native American pictographs etched into stone and rest by the nearby river. 1. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite National Park, located in California's Sierra Nevada mountains, is known for its many natural formations shaped by glaciers. The park's centerpiece, Yosemite Valley, gathers many of its most iconic sights. Rising dramatically from the valley floor, El Capitan is one of the world's most famous granite walls, while Half Dome's distinct profile dominates the skyline nearby. Within the valley, Yosemite Falls stands out as one of the tallest waterfalls in North America. In spring, snowmelt powers the three-tiered cascade, and a short trail brings you to the base of the lower falls. If you want a more active experience, the Mist Trail offers a climb alongside thundering waterfalls, where the spray cools the air in the warmer months. Moving beyond the valley, the high country opens into Tuolumne Meadows, a broad expanse crossed by the Tuolumne River. This area is a starting point for both long treks and shorter hikes. Trails lead to Dog Lake, Elizabeth Lake, and the summit of Lambert Dome, where wide views extend over the surrounding area. Nearby, Soda Springs adds a unique stop with naturally carbonated water rising from the ground, protected within a small log enclosure. A short drive from the meadows lies Tenaya Lake, a calm alpine lake bordered by smooth granite slopes. Along Tioga Road, Olmsted Point provides another perspective, where glacier-polished granite surfaces highlight the park's geologic past. In the northwest, Hetch Hetchy Valley offers a quieter alternative. Though now a reservoir, the setting is striking, with trails that lead to Wapama and Tuilala Falls. Back near the main valley, the Valley Floor Loop Trail gives a more relaxed way to see Yosemite's cliffs and meadows. And for one of the most rewarding viewpoints, Sentinel Dome offers a 360-degree panorama. The moderate hike to the summit is especially memorable at sunset. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.